So in this video, we're going to see Trump meltdown and threaten some wild authoritarian action. He literally wants the FBI to arrest Texas Democrats over this voting rights standoff, while Texas State Representative Ramon Romero Jr. and the rest of the Democrats just outsmart the MAGA Republicans and flat out refuse to back down. Let's watch the full clip and then I'll give you my thoughts at the end.
The right thing, yeah.
Mr. President,
Two questions for you.
Mr. President, thank you. Texas Senator John Cornyn is asking for your help to force Democrats back to the state and hold them accountable. Do you want the federal government and the FBI to help locate and arrest these Texas Democrats who have left the state?
Well, I think they've abandoned the state. Nobody's seen anything like it, even though they've done it twice before. And in a certain way, it almost looks like they've abandoned the state. It looks very bad. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Should the FBI get involved? Should the FBI get involved?
Well, they may have to. They may have to. No, I know they want them back. Not only the Attorney General, the governor wants them back. If you look, I mean, the governor of Texas is demanding they come back. So a lot of people are demanding they come back. You can't just sit it out. You have to go back. You have to fight it out. That's what elections are all about. Yeah, please.
Thank you so much, President Trump.
And with that, it is my great honor to introduce one of those brave patriots, true patriot, State Representative Ramon Romero from Fort Worth.
Thank you, Chair Martin. My name is Ramon Romero Jr., State Representative, District 90 in Fort Worth, Texas, and also Chairman of the Mexican American Legislative Caucus, the oldest and largest Latino caucus in the United States of America. So right now, there's folks saying that we walked out. And I think everyone behind me will say, we're standing up, and as Texans would say, we're standing tall. There's others that are saying and warning us that they're going to arrest us or make us pay fines. I'll pay that price for America. And I think everyone behind me would say they would do the same. That would be a very small price to pay for what we would save for these Americans that have fought so hard and against the maps that aim directly at black and brown voices. Tomorrow marks 60 years since the Voting Rights Act was signed into law, and that law that was born out of sacrifice of people bleeding, marching, and even dying for the right to vote. And now here we are one day before that anniversary, watching Trump try to destroy it. That power grab by Trump and Abbott doesn't just have the goal of getting 5 more seats in Congress. It has another goal, a goal more sinister than that. And that is to make people believe that their vote doesn't really matter. That's why it's all of our fight, just like it was 60 years ago. LBJ signed that law. He was a proud Texan willing to stand up and fight for the sake of a better America. In a very difficult time, many of us remember what it was like prior to integration and remember those fights. They were not anything we want to go back to. I had my femur broken when I was 4 years old, just for being in the wrong place, thrown off of my own porch, broken because of those race wars. It's a day we should never want to go back to. That's what's being created right now when you shut a community out. Americans previously silenced through the era of segregation and a lack of basic human rights in a nation that was founded by principles of freedom, liberty, and yes, justice for all. That's what LBJ fought for, even though he knew he would lose the South. We don't have that kind of leadership in Texas anymore. We have a follower. You know, we fought a fight this year as Governor Abbott had his voucher scam to remove public school dollars and send them to private schools. And he was losing. He made a call to Trump. Trump, I need your help. And those people on the Republican side, they folded. So what we have today is Governor Abbott receiving the call from Trump and repaying that favor. And that's a damn shame. So today, we Texans, we're doing something we don't normally ask for. We're asking for help. Maybe just as they did back in the days of the Alamo when they asked the rest of the country to come and join in on this fight. So we do ask you to join this fight because we're defending the rights of all Americans to value their vote and never be discouraged by way of a map drawn to say that your vote doesn't matter. We live in a blessed land, in a land that's for all, for freedom above all. So I want to thank you today, Governor Pritzker, for welcoming us in Illinois, and Lieutenant Governor Stratton, thank you for that beautiful message. And I don't know your daddy at 92 years old, but I love that man already. DNC Chair Martin, thank you for everyone in D.C. Thank you for everybody that's come out on this fight. Lisa Hernandez, thank you for welcoming us as well, and all the Texas congressional members that are standing behind us.
Okay, so Trump and his Texas Republicans, crooks, are basically throwing a fit because Texas Democrats left the state so Republicans couldn't force through yet another voting restriction bill. And the question he gets is, should the FBI track these Democrats down and arrest them? Like they're fugitives from justice? For what? For literally exercising the only tool they have left to stand up for people's rights? Yeah, sure. Makes total sense if you're living in, I don't know, Hungary or somewhere with a dictator, but this is supposed to be America? And Trump he does this rambling classic Trump thing where he says they've abandoned the state, nobody's seen anything like it, which is just like not even true. I mean, it's happened before. It's happened in Texas before. Republicans did it. But anyway, he says it looks very bad, which, yeah, it probably does look bad if you're the one trying to ram voter suppression down everyone's throat and suddenly you can't. So you call the FBI like it's your own private muscle. And then the bit where the reporter's like, should the FBI get involved? And Trump, just without missing a beat, goes, well, they may have to. Seriously? That's his answer. It's not, no, that's way out of line. Or arresting political opponents isn't what democracy is about. Nope. He just shrugs and basically says, well, I guess so, because let's be real, Trump has always fantasized about using federal power to crush opposition. It's almost boring how predictable it is at this point. And then you switch over to Representative Ramon Romero Jr., and man, the contrast is night and day. He's standing there basically saying, look, we're not running away, we're standing up. He talks about paying the price, even risking arrest, because they're fighting for something bigger, the right of black and brown Texans to actually have their vote count, which, let's be honest, has always been the whole point of these Republican laws and these jacked up maps. It's not some abstract policy thing. It's real people being told, hey, you know that right you're supposed to have? Yeah, not for you. And when Romero brings up the Voting Rights Act, the sacrifices, the literal blood and broken bones, that's history repeating, isn't it? Like, the people who bled to get these rights are probably rolling in their graves watching Trump and Abbott try to roll them back. And the stuff about Abbott calling Trump for backup because he was losing on vouchers, oh my God, it's like they can't even hide it. It's all transactional, one big club where Abbott needs Trump, Trump needs Abbott, and nobody cares about the people in between. It's just like, how did we get here? You've got Trump, who never saw a strongman move he didn't love, giving the green light to the feds so the governor can haul off his political enemies. And you've got these Texas Democrats standing outside the building, literally begging the rest of the country to help defend voting rights. And the Republican base somehow just claps along like this is normal. I mean, look, every independent study has shown there's no voter fraud epidemic. None. All these bills, all these new maps, it's just about rigging the game so the GOP can keep control. Even when more and more Texans, especially Texans of color, vote against them, that's the truth. That's why this fight matters and why Trump and Abbott are so desperate. Honestly, at this point, you almost want to laugh, but it's actually terrifying. This is exactly the kind of power grab that kills democracies. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. While you're down there, hit the like button and subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.